All right, here we go. I think I finally got my computer fixed and ready to rock and roll with some live stream. I have been waiting on this testimony for a while on the Young Thug trial. Yesterday we had such a horrible day here in Kentucky. Our sheriff went into our district court judge's chambers, and there was an incident where our judge is no longer with us, and our sheriff is now in custody for first-degree murder. So I did a video. I put together a video last night and this morning, and I shared it just as a video. And I'm going to do another live maybe tonight or tomorrow on that. Just share my screen on a few of the articles and things, just the new updates that we know. There's not really a whole lot that we do know right now, other than there's a lot of rumors going around, and I feel so sorry for the family, but I can't help but feel like we're all grieving as a community, and it feels like the family of the judge is like scolding everybody about what, like they're the only ones that are grieving. They're not. The whole community is grieving. Like, this is a trauma that's gonna affect so much more than just the immediate family of each person involved. So I pray for everybody. I pray for their families, both of them, because our county has just been turned up on its head in the last 24 hours. So my heart goes out to everybody. My prayers are with everybody, and I just wish that people would be more considerate of others, even in grief. Even in grief. That's really hard to, I hate to say that. Okay, so anyway, let's get to this live stream. I want to share my screen here, and we are going to let's see. This one. Okay. Nope. That wasn't what I wanted to do. All right. Sorry, y'all. I'm sure I'm on here by myself at this point, so nobody's watching. Nobody's watching. So that's good. Okay. What? And all right. Bear with me here. We want choose what to share with. Okay. We are going to share this one. Okay, here we go. Rock and roll.
Yeah, bring it on a thumb drive or anything. It hasn't moved out of it. For once, I'm not too close to it.
Well, no, but everybody else does.
I just asked her to bring it over on a thumb drive because if we can't print and we can't email for whatever reason from her computer, will the court, look at it, and if the court can print it, or
Yeah.
someone here can print, then we can
Okay.
have that, she can do that.
That's fine. So this is something that Mr. Scheib has seen and approved of?
It is, but
Okay.
what we're sending to the court also is the motion and the
Okay.
They're getting ready to bring Little D in, and so if you haven't if you have been keeping up with this trial, it's been going on for like 2 years, which is a long time. But it's a racketeering case. It's a RICO trial. So this is the same exact type of trial and types of charges that old P. Diddy is facing. And I also saw today that P. Diddy was put on suicide watch at the jail. He's at the Metropolitan Complex or something like that in the Bronx, I think is what they said, New York. And they said it's like the worst jail in the country or the state. I'm not sure which one of the two that they said, but it's a pretty rough jail, I reckon. Let's go through this.
Good assistance. Okay.
I know it's very, very old.
I don't know why it's so old. Yes, I thought you said cold.
Stillwell, I would like a copy of.
Let's go back. Okay. Let's see.
Granting immunity.
What's the basis for filing it under
Let
seal?
me consult.
I guess we just have to wait. I want to see what this defense attorney says. Every time I skip forward, I miss
Us
it.
to file this into the record or?
I actually asked that we, order a motion and the agreement on the seal, my mind,
I couldn't hear what she was saying. Mike.
Here it goes.
We were just asking it be filed under seal, that's all.
That's fine.
Do you want it filed under seal? I mean, what's the basis for filing it under
Let
seal?
me consult. I've actually
Yeah.
never had one of these.
I wasted a lot of time on
Yeah,
that,
we-
didn't I?
It doesn't matter. I mean, it's normally if,
Normally it
It
occurs
doesn't
prior
matter.
to the person basically walking into court to testify.
Your Honor, I am not speaking for Ms. Love or Mr. Schott. For myself, on behalf of Mr. Stillwell, I would like a copy of the order granting immunity.
That's fine. And I don't, unless if somebody wants to vocalize a reason it needs to be filed under seal, I don't intend to have it filed under seal,
That's
given the, circumstances of,
I'm not asking it to be filed on a seal.
okay.
That's fine, Your Honor, and I wasn't trying to keep a copy from the defense. I'm actually bringing the electronic copy for everybody to have.
I don't have it.
And when you can, I'd like to
There it
discuss
goes.
the rules. Since I'm his lawyer, am I going to be permitted to object if they badger him?
No.
Or just,
No,
is he
you're
gonna-
here so that if he wants to consult with you,
Okay, and I was going to ask that,
but
if
yeah,
he wants to
no,
consult with
I
me.
mean, you're not a party to the case,
Well,
so you don't.
and
get
I just wanted to make
those
sure I was
kind of
clear on that.
objections. Okay,
And then, but he can consult with me anytime if he wants to stop. talk.
yes,
And I just want to make sure he knows that.
all right.
So that's interesting. I didn't know that his lawyer's role would be so limited with him on the stand.
Came through. It just basically says the state's spoken with Mr. Shive regarding the immunity agreement. Attached is the motion for the order and a proposed order. And it says we're asking it be filed under seal, which we've already dealt with, and I'm denying. So I will print out the motion and the proposed order. I don't know if, is that the order? I haven't even opened that one up. Of this signed, okay. That's fine. I think we can do that from here.
Happened with another witness, and what has been, I know that what is the case law is that if the state has the opportunity to sit there and ask questions while a person continues to plead the fifth, it's not a pleading of the fifth and that causes a mistrial. It's if the state is allowed to put testimony in essence in front of the jury in the form of leading questions while a person continues to plead the fifth, and the defense does not have an opportunity to properly question or elicit any answers from that person, that's when the problem arises, not when the words "I plead the fifth" come out of their mouth. So we would ask that Mr. Zachary be allowed
Yes?
Get her,
The doctor is
Judge.
on the phone. How about that? That's what we have.
Miss Love
We
is
have the doctor
so
on.
disrespectful
Yes.
to that judge, man.
I don't know.
She's arrogant.
We have the,
And that's one of the ugliest,
That's one of the
ugliest,
Anxiety, yes.
what's the word I'm looking for? Characteristics in somebody.
Quite frankly, he's an addict. He takes oxycontin every day and can't take morphine because he's addicted or he just can't take that. But he's been on drugs for 30 years. He's been in and out of intensive
Okay.
care.
I thank you.
we have the doctor on the phone, Your Honor. Could we,
Okay, yeah. Is everybody going to accept that this is his Grady doctor on the phone?
I think you need to have, what needs to happen is, under the law, he needs to give consent for her to have a conversation with him.
You have been having conversations with his doctor and the state for the last several days, so I assumed that was with his consent. Am I wrong?
It is, but I don't know who
Okay.
it is, and for this man to give further information, he has to give consent.
So it's been a minute-by-minute consent that you have had with him for the state to communicate with his doctor about his condition, Mr. Scheib? Has it?
Very clear. The other day when they-
Has it?
The other day, the doctor says, right now I can give you information as to what has happened.
I'm asking about the understanding that you have of Mr. Zachary's consent to let the state communicate with his doctor about his condition.
The other day. I don't know. He needs to come out and at least put it on the record. Hey, I consent. We need to find out who the doctor is. I don't know who's on there.
That was my point, is I have no idea who's on the phone. That was my point. How about a Zoom call?
that's what we're trying to establish, Your Honor. We have his email address. The doctor's email address is.
Well, you don't need to put his email address on the
Oh,
record.
it kills me.
You don't need to put his email address on the record. I'm not
I'd be
emailing.
sitting here watching this anyway, even if it was just up on my TV. So if I sit in this live all by myself, that's okay.
A few days ago to a doctor that he knew. I don't know who
All
this is.
What is the doctor's
Trial
name to
junkie.
whom he gave consent to speak about his condition?
I think he needs to give consent to it.
You are his lawyer. What is the doctor's name to whom he gave oral consent to speak to the state about his medical condition?
I think they had the doctor on the phone. I think the doctor that I spoke to.
See how she talks to the defense attorneys and stuff? She gets mad at Miss Love every once in a while, but she don't talk to Miss Love like she does these other attorneys.
E-A-D-I. That's who I spoke to, face to face.
Okay,
That's
thank
the
you.
person who's on the phone.
Huh? Okay, well, until he is in person on,
Waiting for the,
virtually in person on Zoom,
he's
that
waiting.
everybody can be a part of.
And I would ask
Your Honor,
my
could we
client
not
to
have
brought out
this-
because he's privy to this.
Can we not have this
He's
televised?
entitled to it.
I need y'all to not talk at the same time. I cannot pay attention to both of you at the same time. Okay? Hang on, Mr. Schott. What are you asking?
That this doctor's conversation and communication not be televised.
Let me ask Mr. Scheib, because he's representing Mr. Zachary's interests with regard to this. And I do think that it would be appropriate, if requested, to not have this televised, because we're talking about somebody's personal medical
Well,
information.
yeah,
Okay,
you
y'all need
think?
to not record this.
Okay, so they're gonna go.
So is the doctor joining us by Zoom?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see.
His room.
All right.
if he doesn't,
So,
Pick it up. Pick up the mic. I can hear you, but not everybody can.
Hear me now? You hear me now? Hello?
Yes, now we can.
My what?
Just hold it up to your mouth.
Okay. First one,
Hold it
either
closer.
Monday or Tuesday,
yeah, 'cause I
when the
can
doctor
get
was in the
there.
room, my
Yeah.
client verbally said, you can tell my lawyer what's going on.
See the
The
mic
second
now.
scenario was when the DA's office and investigator was in his room and on the phone, and my client gave him oral consent to tell him what was going on to that point.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'm not sure that we have his consent to talk to this
No.
doctor currently about what's going
I
on.
don't think you do
then Your Honor,
either.
if he doesn't give his consent, I think he just needs to
All right.
come out
So
and take stand. I mean, I don't know why.
let's admit,
He's your
well, get
witness.
Mr. Zachary out at this point. We'll have
you
him
see
take the
how
stand. He'll be able to see
This is the state's
Dr.
witness.
Bethina. I'm going to go ahead and let Dr. Bethina into the
All
Zoom.
of the state's
And Your Honor, no one
witnesses.
is recording, right? I know the court said not to, but I just wanted to ensure that.
All of the state's witnesses have been a nightmare. They've all came out. You've got Woody. Woody is a state's witness. You've got Monk Tonk. He's a state's witness. And now you've got Lil D. And Lil D's coming in as a state's witness. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Tilt it down just a little bit. There we go. Now we ain't got the boys' rooms showing in the background. I'm new to all of this, y'all. I tried to live stream something last week and it didn't work at all. But I've learned a whole lot. And you gotta start somewhere, don't you? Even if you start at the bottom. Nobody wakes up, starts one day and wakes up killing it the next. But, I'm just doing this for fun. I love studying the justice system. I always have. I went to school and I got my education in criminal justice. And it fascinates me. I love trials. I love watching how the trials happen, the drama that goes on in these trials. I just love it. I always have. And I'm fascinated. I'm just fascinated with how they argue, the prosecution and the defense. I wish I would have went to law school, but I didn't. I just went ahead. I wish I would have had better advisors in school. I had advisors who just wanted to fill seats in empty classrooms. So I did great in school. I got a master's degree in criminal justice. So I know a little bit about the system, but I ain't no lawyer. Well, let's see. Forward it a little bit. Uh-oh. There's Lil D. There we go. And we're back. This is who Woody said he damn near birthed him. When Miss Love asked Woody about Little D, he was like, I damn near birthed him. She was like, what? They arrested this boy on a material witness warrant because he didn't want to come to court and testify. So they went out and arrested him to make sure that he would come to court. And he's real sick. He's got like sickle cell.
Thank you. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to jump to a different witness right now, and we'll circle back to the other witness later. Mr. Zachary, can you please stand and be sworn?
Quindarius Zach, Quindarrius Zachary, Zachary.
See how this goes.
Good afternoon, Mr. Zachary. How are you? Mr. Zachary, hello.
I gotta speak back.
Yes, you're gonna have to answer questions.
You said question, not speak back, but hey, how you doing?
Mr. Zachary, would you please tell the jury how old you are?
31,
It's gonna be
And
good.
where did you grow up?
Atlanta,
What part of Atlanta, Mr. Zachary?
Cleveland Avenue,
Where'd you go to school
Cleveland Avenue Elementary,
and middle school?
Crawford Lawn.
Did you graduate?
No.
What was the highest grade you completed?
8th, 7-1 on.
Bless his heart.
Mr. Zachary, do you know any of the persons in the courtroom today?
Nah,
None of them.
nope.
Mr. Zachary, let me ask you this. Do you know Shannon Stillwell?
Yeah,
Do you not see him in the courtroom today?
I can't see. I just got to the hospital. You know that. I can't see that far.
All right, do you need some glasses, Mr.?
If they got medicine in it, they don't work for me.
Mr. Zachary, were you present a moment ago when the court heard from your doctor?
Yeah.
And did you hear your doctor say anything?
You ain't asking what I nodded you.
Sustained as upholstery.
I'm going to show you what has been marked as State's Exhibit 123 Echo. Do you recognize the person that has been depicted in State's Exhibit 123 Echo?
Yeah,
Who is this person?
Shannon.
And I'm going to play you what has been already admitted as 123 at her. Mr. Zachary, while we are pulling that up, are you familiar with the person by the name of Jeffrey Williams, who also answers to the name Young Thug?
Yeah,
How long have you known him?
15 years.
15 years?
Yeah,
Do you consider him your friend?
yeah, all right.
All right. And the relationship with him that you have had, has it been good, bad, something in the middle?
It's all right.
All right. Now, when you say all right, does that mean you all have had no disagreements during the time that you've known him?
Shit, everybody has disagreements.
I agree. Would you consider him a friend?
Yeah, all right.
All right. What does that mean for you?
Cool.
You're cool?
Yeah.
All right. Do you know a person by the name of Kelvin Watts?
Nah,
You've never heard of Kelvin Watts?
nickname.
Shell Kel, do you know a Shell Kel?
Yeah.
All right. How long have you known him?
I don't know him like that.
I didn't say how long.
I
how you
don't know him like that.
How long have you known of Shell Kel?
I like 2015.
All right. Are you cool with Shell Kel?
No,
All right. Now you chuckled. Why did you chuckle?
I ain't
Yes.
cool with him.
Exhibit displayed on the screen, are we gonna use that exhibit or just?
I'm
Okay.
going to,
You actually said you were going to publish it
Yes.
as a, I don't know if it's what it is, a video?
it's
or-
a video that has
Okay.
already
Are you
been.
ready for that?
It, in a moment, Your Honor. I was just completing the questions that I asked.
Can you take it off until we're ready for it? Sorry.
Why did you chuckle when you said Shell, when I asked you about Shell Kel?
I just chuckle. It's a problem?
No, Mr. Zachary.
Okay, then.
So you said you're not cool with Shell Kel. Is that what you said?
I don't know him to be cool with him.
Okay. What about Kenneth Copeland? Do you know of a person named Kenneth Copeland?
Nickname.
Woody.
Yeah.
How long have you known Woody?
Woody.
About 10, 12 years, something like that.
Man.
And are you cool with
Woody.
Woody?
He all right.
What does he all right mean?
He cool, he all right.
Okay. What about
I
Diamante
cannot
Kendrick?
stand
You know
Miss
him?
Love, man.
Yeah, he all right.
All right.
I
And
cannot.
is that the same, he
stand
all right, that you
her.
mentioned with Mr. Williams
The
and Mr.
arrogance
Stillwell?
is
Yeah.
just
All
out of
right.
this world.
Moontoon or Antonio Sledge, is he all right too?
Moonton.
Yes.
Yeah, he all right.
Okay. How long have you known Moontoon?
About 20-something years.
All right. Demekion Garlington. Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
All right. And how long have you known him?
20 years.
All right. And what is your relationship with him? Is he all right?
He all right.
You cool? Okay. Now, do you have people, friends that you consider more cool or I than others?
Nah.
No?
Really. Not really.
Okay. So are you equally eyed with Jeffrey Williams, Shannon Stillwell, Diamante Kendrick, Demekion Garlington, and Antonio Sledge?
Yeah.
Do you know Kelvin Treadwell or OG Bentley?
He dead, ain't he?
I don't know, Mr. Zachary.
His name Bentley?
Yes.
Yeah, I think something happened to him. I don't know.
You don't know whether you know him? Do you know a Demise McMullen?
No.
These boys are.
Do you know a
playing.
Nard?
Picture.
These boys are
I'm asking you
smarter than
first.
this
Do you know a
entire
Nard?
Yeah, I know a couple of them.
DA's
All right.
office.
Now, the couple of them that you know, where do you know them from?
Prison.
All right. So if I show you a photograph,
Everyone got plea deals, got out of jail, and they sure didn't testify the way that the state thought they were going to. Take notes, everybody. Take
that I will
notes.
mark 503 Yankee, can you tell the jury
The dumber
whether
they think you are,
this picture that I'm holding in front of you
where you get
depicts
out of.
Nard?
I don't know. It
Did you
blurry.
did you write anything on it?
Look like my name, but I don't know.
Is that your handwriting?
No,
That's not your handwriting.
no.
Okay. Do you remember seeing this picture before?
2015, I can't remember that.
Okay. But you remember knowing Mr. Stillwell in 2015?
You just showed me a clear picture of him.
I understand. You remember knowing him in 2015.
You showed me a clear picture of him.
Can you answer the question?
You showed me a clear picture of him.
So you remember part of 2015?
No, you showed me a clear picture of him.
Mr. Zachary, please answer the question.
I didn't answer the question. You showed me a clear picture of him. That picture just showed me one clear.
All right, Mr. Zachary, listen, she's not asking you now about the picture. She's asking you about something different. So listen to what she's asking and try to answer.
Yeah, I
that.
remember 2015.
You do remember 2015?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and play the video that we previously had up on the screen that the court asked us to take down.
But Miss Love, she really is disrespectful to that judge. I mean, awful.
That same shit that got Big and Tupac killed, little fuck, nigga. Pussy ass nigga, get your bitch ass killed. Yeah, hey, gang, you bring your pussy ass down here, you gonna see me. I'm at your fucking neck. Fuck anybody.
Mr. Zachary, did you see yourself in that video?
Yes,
And where were you seated in that video?
in the back.
All right, and were you behind Mr. Stillwell?
Yeah.
All right, did you hear what you said?
What I said?
Did you hear what you said?
No.
All right, can we play that again?
That same shit that got Big and Tupac killed, little fuck, nigga. Pussy ass nigga, get your bitch ass killed. Yeah, hey, gang, you bring your pussy ass down here, you gonna see me. I'm at your fucking neck. Fuck anybody.
I don't know what he said.
Did you hear what you said then?
Can't come to Atlanta.
Okay. Did you hear yourself say black?
No.
Did you hear anyone say black?
How you spell it?
Did you hear what I just said?
How you spell it?
Mr. Zachary?
No, I didn't hear nobody say black.
What did you hear being said that sounded like black, if anything?
Well, when y'all played the video in my trial, y'all say we said black, B-L-A-C-K. So that's what I'm gonna go with. That what
We're
y'all
not
said we
talking
said.
about anything but here today. Do you understand that, Mr. Zachary?
We said black,
What is that? How do you spell it?
B-L-A-C-K.
Okay, so now are you saying that what is being said is B-L-A-C-K?
That's what y'all told me it said.
Okay, Mr. Zachary, I don't want to know what anyone told you. I want to know what your understanding of what is
That's
being
my
said.
understanding, yes.
That is B-L-A-C-K.
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever heard B-L-A-T-T?
No.
Okay.
I cannot stand Miss Love.
Have you ever heard S-L-A-T-T?
I heard of, yeah.
Okay. Ever used it?
No,
Ever been around anybody that used it?
probably. I don't remember.
Do you remember how they used it if you heard them? No? Okay. I'm going to now show you, actually, could you tell the jury all the people that were displayed in that video you just saw? Do you need to see it again?
I just saw me and Shannon.
Okay, did you see it? You didn't see a third person in there?
I
Could you
saw
play-
a third person, but I don't know who that is.
Do you remember when that video was taken?
2015.
All right. Do you remember where you were when it was taken?
In the car,
Where? What city?
Atlanta.
All right. And do you know what it is that you all were talking about?
Say something about game or something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What about game?
I just heard her say game. Can't come to Atlanta, something like that.
Okay. And so did you hear yourself or anyone say YSL for life?
I heard it, but I don't know who said it.
Okay. Did you ask anyone on the video what that means, what you're talking about?
What do you mean?
I'm asking you, if at any time in
No.
that car, you said, what do you mean YSL for life?
No.
Okay.
I probably was high. I probably ain't paying attention that time.
Did you hear yourself talking?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you sound high to yourself?
What?
Did you sound high?
I'm saying the video I probably was. We made the video.
All right, Mr. Zachary. I'm going to show you what has been marked as an admitted, and this is a screenshot, Your Honor, as State's Exhibit 441 Yankee. Do you recognize the people who are displayed in 441 Yankee, the screenshot?
Yes.
Who is that displayed in 441 Yankee?
Me and Moonton.
All right.
Little strip ass nigga. We ain't really going back to no nigga. You little bitch ass nigga. I know what we hate. I'm everywhere. Yeah, fuck you nigga, Cal. Whoever else, nigga. Well, nigga. Nigga. Whoa. They said they ain't really going back.
Did you hear what was being said in the video?
Yes.
Now, who is the Kel that is being referred to? Go ahead.
They said, I don't remember.
Do you remember the Kel you told the jury you were not cool with a few minutes ago?
Yeah.
Is that the same Kel or a different?
Probably was.
Probably was what?
Probably was him. I don't remember.
Do you remember making that video?
Yes.
When did you make it?
I like 2014, 2014, 2015, something like that.
Would it have been the latter part of 2014?
Yes.
All right. And when you were holding the guns up to the camera, what were you meaning to show?
Shoot, gun. I showed a gun.
Why were you showing?
I don't know. Shoot, probably high.
Okay. Why were you saying the things you were saying to Taylor?
I said something to him.
Why was whatever you all were doing on that video being done?
I don't think I said nothing to him personally.
Why were you all shooting that video?
I don't know. I was just in the video.
With guns?
Yeah.
To the camera? How often do you do that?
A lot.
And do you do it at everybody or just Taylor?
Did I say something to him in that video?
Do you point guns at a video, in a video to everyone or just Taylor?
Probably everyone. Most of my pictures gonna be with gun.
Okay. When you say most of your pictures are with guns, are most of your pictures also with members of YSL?
No.
Okay. I'm going to show you what has been admitted as State's Exhibit 477 Yankee. I'm going to, no. I'm going to show you what has been marked, my apologies, as 477 Yankee. Would you take a look at 477 Yankee?
Yes, I see it.
All right. Can you see, without telling the jury out loud, the name at the top.
YSL Lil D. Oh,
Okay. And can you see the caption at the bottom? Don't read it out loud at all.
yes,
Okay. Do you recognize this post?
yes.
All right. And how do you recognize this post? Where was it made?
A little like club.
And where was this post placed on social media?
Look like Instagram.
Was it your Instagram account?
Yeah,
Is it a fair and accurate copy of the post on your Instagram account?
yes.
State tenders 4778.
It's admitted.
We're gonna permission to publish.
You may.
Thank you.
Don't.
And if Ms. Knight, you would blow up the bottom portion. Mr. Zachary, would you tell us what time and date is shown on that photograph, 4778?
I can't see it.
If I put it before you here, can you see it right there?
7:02 p.m. February 26, 2015.
All right. And can you see, if I hold it here, what caption is under that post?
Yes, say that out loud.
Now you can say that.
Remember all you niggas sleeping on us.
What else does it say?
YSL Thug on one.
All right. And if you would, Ms. Knight, bring the photograph down. Would you please tell the jury who is shown in this photograph from left to right as Ms. Knight puts the icon over each face? Who is that?
Mr. William.
All right. And what else do you call him?
Thug.
And who is that in the middle?
Montum.
All right. And who is that on the end?
Me.
All right. Now, is there an emoji after Thugger 1?
I can't see. You gotta
You
show
want
me.
to bring it up again? Can you see it on here? Ms. Knight, can you blow up the
Like
emoji?
like a bird.
It looks like a bird. Blow it up, Ms. Knight, all the way. That's as far as it'll go. Does it look like a snake at all?
No, I look like a little green rubbery ducky.
Do you typically use green rubbery duckies?
I use green anything.
What's special about green to you?
Cause I drink green lean.
Okay. Do you use other green emojis?
Hearts.
All right. And do you use red emoji?
Shoot, everybody use the red heart.
Do you, why didn't you answer the same way about everybody uses green hearts?
You said, why I use them? You ain't ask me about nobody else.
All right. So do you use red hearts?
Yes.
Do you use any other emojis like that in your posts?
You every emoji on the emoji app.
Now, the name YSL, how long have you had that as your Instagram handle, YSL Lil D?
I like 2015, 2014.
And do you know how long Contempt has had a handle YSL Contempt?
I don't know.
When you first started using YSL Lil D, what did you mean for it to represent?
Shoot. What you mean? Like, what I meant for it, it meant?
What did it mean when you started using the name YSL Lil D?
I was hanging around. That's around the time I changed my name. I was going to show Mr. Williams stuff. That's when I changed my name to YSL for like the record label.
For the record label? What shows were you going to Mr. Williams?
A lot on.
A lot of them. Had you, before going to shows with Mr. Williams, had you gone to those type of shows before with anyone else?
Not was nobody performing, no.
Okay. So are those shows that you remember because you hadn't done it before?
Yes.
All right. So what was the first show you went to with Mr. Williams?
I don't remember.
That's what I'd be
Do you remember
saying.
when it was?
I don't remember.
No.
They can't
All right,
say you're
so-
lying. How do they know? They can't prove you're
Do
lying.
you know a person by the name of Bug Bug, or that calls himself YSL Bug?
Nah.
I'm gonna ask you, have you ever made a post, I just bought some new guns and got rid of some friends, you don't wanna live my life? Under the name YSL Lil D.
I don't know. That's a fool. I don't know. I don't remember.
You said that's a what one?
A fool one?
What does that mean?
I don't remember.
What is a, did you say fool?
Yeah. Caption. Like, I probably would have said something like that.
Okay. What would it have meant if you had said something like that?
Exactly what he said.
Explain further.
Exactly what he said.
All right, and when you say exactly what it said, what does getting some new guns and getting rid of some friends have to do with something?
Shoot, I don't know. I probably heard it in the song.
What song?
I said I probably heard it in the song.
Okay. Now, do you remember when you got your first gun?
Probably like 14.
I'm gonna show you what's been marked as 504 Yankee, State's Exhibit 504 Yankee. Is that the post that you made? You gotta say yes or no out loud.
Yeah.
All right. Do you remember when you made it?
I don't even remember that picture.
But you remember the post?
It's on my page.
Okay. Is it a fair and accurate copy of the post on your page?
Yeah.
All right. State tenders 504 Yankee.
Admitted.
Thank you. Mr. Zachary, have you ever heard of of a group called 30D?
Yeah.
All right. Now, what is 30D?
A group from Canterville.
What kind of group?
I don't down know.
Do you know who I was a part of that group?
No.
Was the Mickey and Darlington a part of that group?
She probably will.
I'm going to show you what has been marked as 476 Yankee. Do you recognize the photograph shown in 476 Yankee?
Yeah.
Do you recognize whose page is posted on?
Yeah.
Whose page is it posted on?
Mine.
Is it a fair and accurate copy of the posting on your page?
Yeah.
State tenders 476 Yankee.
Admitted.
On 476 Yankee, could you read at the bottom the time and date that it was made?
Easy.
10:04 p.m. May the 6th, 2015.
All right.
Got locked up.
Easy.
What now?
No.
You said you got locked up that day?
Yeah.
What'd you get locked up for?
A gun.
Where was that done?
What you mean? What was it?
Where was the
It was
gun?
on me
Where on you?
in the car.
Who were you in the car with?
I don't remember.
Were you in the car with your girlfriend?
Yeah, I think so.
And were her initials SG?
Yeah.
All right. How long had you dated SG at that time?
I don't remember.
What kind of gun did you have?
I don't even remember. I just know I had a gun.
Do you know how many guns you bought over the years?
I don't know.
Where were you when you got locked up?
On Cleveland.
Do you remember where on Cleveland?
At the BP.
All right. Is it the BP at 151 Cleveland Avenue?
I don't know the address.
Do you remember at some point asking or meeting Detective Gaither after you got arrested at that BP?
No.
Do you remember ever talking to or meeting a Detective Dennis?
Yes.
Do you know who Detective Gaither is?
Yes.
How do you know who Detective Gaither is? Have you met her before?
The Mickey Young Garlington auntie was fucking her. I mean, excuse me, Judge. But they had a relationship.
So, were you ever present during any of what
I think you just heard the judge sigh real big.
You say how I know?
Have you ever witnessed any of that?
Yeah, he told
You were
me.
in the room?
He told me.
Okay, Your Honor, I'd ask that this hearsay be stricken from the record.
He's her witness too, y'all. Remember?
Thank you.
He's her witness.
Do you have,
She's had
some
trouble
kind of-
with all her witnesses so far.
are you saying you haven't had any interaction with Detective Gates?
You said how did I first hear about her?
You said you didn't know her.
You said how did I first hear about her?
Did you know her?
Not before then, no.
Okay. Have you ever sat in an interview room with her?
Yes.
All right. And have you sat in an interview room with Detective Dennis?
Yes.
Have you sat in an interview room with Detective Dennis and Detective?
Yes.
I cannot stand her.
Do you know how many times you sat in a room with Detective Dennis and Detective Gates?
Not that many.
I hope he
Was
gets
it after you got arrested with that gun?
jumps
on
back at
Cleveland
her
Avenue?
like
No, it was not.
Was it before?
No, it was way after.
Oh, okay, so it was way after. Okay. Was it in 2015?
Yes.
Was it in August of 2015?
Yes.
Did you ask to speak with Detective Gaither and or Detective Dennis?
No. What the hell? I'm gonna call 911 and you speak to the police?
Were you incarcerated in August of 2015?
Yes.
Were you in jail when you asked or when you spoke with them?
I ain't asked to speak with nobody.
Were you in jail when you spoke with them?
Yes.
Did you speak with them in an interview room?
Yes.
Was it, to your knowledge, in a room where you were being recorded?
Probably so, yes.
Okay. And did you talk with them?
Yes.
I'm going to show you what has been marked as Stacy Exhibit 471 Yankee, but not admitted. Do you recognize what has been shown and marked as 471 Yankee?
Yes.
How do you recognize it?
It's on my page.
All right, is it a fair and accurate copy of what's on your page?
Yes.
State tenders 471 Yankee, is that it?
Admitted.
May I publish?
You may.
All right.
Everybody should take a lesson on this. If
Who
you
is shown in 471
don't
Yankee?
put stuff on social
Me and the Mickey
media, it's gonna come
And
back
what's
to
that
bite
in
you.
the Mikion's hand, in his right hand?
A gun.
What's that in your right hand?
A gun.
All right, and what do you have at the bottom? Can you read the caption? Bring it up.
How young he looks there.
They can forward us if they want. We bring the homicide.
Who'd you tag?
30 D.
All right. It's 30 D, the Mikion Garland.
Yes.
All right. Who is the they you were talking about?
That's a song, that Lil Wayne.
Okay. So when you did that and pointed the gun at the camera, what was the reason you did that?
That's a song. I just told you on the last thing, it probably was a song.
Okay. What was the name of that song?
For whatever they want, we bring the homicide. Word to my mama told her to get it, not the game. It's like coming out of a
What's the
coma.
name of the song?
That's right. I don't know the name. That Lil Wayne song though.
Okay. And so when you pointed that at the camera, you didn't mean for it to display anything. You just wanted to put the songs. Okay.
Most of my pictures gonna be with songs.
Okay. In 2015, January 2015, specifically January 10th, 2015, do you recall where you were?
In the house.
Now, when you say in the house, what house?
My mama house.
All right. How do you remember that?
Cuz. What you mean? I know I was in the house. 'Cause I was sick.
So did you stay in the house all day?
Yes.
Do you remember anything else happening on January 10th, 2015?
No.
Do you know who Donovan Thomas is?
Yes.
Do you know when he was killed?
2015 sometime.
Do you remember it being January 10th, 2015?
It probably was.
Do you remember when you heard about Donovan Thomas being killed?
Probably the same day.
Do you remember how you heard about it?
I think somebody called me.
Do you remember where you were when they called?
I was at home. I just told you that.
Do you remember who it was that called?
Probably Moonton.
I'm showing you what has been admitted as State's Exhibit 482 Yankee. You recognize the post in 482 Yankee. Taken.
I guess. Oh, what you mean?
Is this a fair and accurate copy of it?
Yeah.
All right. State tenders 482 Yankee.
It's admitted without objection.
Do you remember what time it was when you learned Donovan Thomas had been killed?
Right around the time he got killed.
And what time do you remember that being?
I don't remember.
And you still don't remember who it was that called you?
I told you probably Moonton.
You said probably, not it wasn't.
Probably him. Probably. Probably.
I don't remember.
What happened after you got the call?
I went back to sleep.
For how long?
Rest of the night.
Did you go anywhere after that?
No.
What'd you do the next day?
My goodness, you stinky.
I don't remember the next day. I think we went somewhere. Went out of town or something.
And who is we?
Me. I don't remember where I went. I know. I think Mr. Thug. We went had a show.
Who else?
Whoever goes on the shows.
Shoot, it was a couple of us.
Okay. Did Shannon go?
Yeah, I think he went.
Did Yak go?
9 times 10, he went, yeah.
Did Woody go?
I don't remember who Woody went. Probably so. I think he came probably a few days later or something.
Did Milton go?
No.
What show was it?
I don't know, some show in Florida.
Now, at the time, were you performing in that show?
No.
Did you have were you employed by anyone who performed in the show?
No, but I used to help out.
Help out who?
Like with the clothes and stuff.
Help out who?
The record label. Mr. Williams.
Okay. And how did you help out with the clothes and stuff?
Selling the clothes.
And what kind of clothes would you sell?
T-shirts.
Stoner t-shirt, stuff like that.
Did you ever sell free Roscoe gear?
You know I was locked up and Roscoe got locked up. I'm a silly t-shirt.
Okay. But do you know about free Roscoe gear?
No.
Other than stoner gear, have you ever sold any other kind of gear?
I think some, I don't remember. I just know whatever t-shirt they had.
Do you ever sell anything with slime on it?
No.
Have you ever used slime in the context of this record label?
No.
Have you ever used slime in any other context?
Have I used it?
Yes, you.
Probably so.
And how are you using
I don't remember.
it? Have you ever heard Shannon use it?
No.
Have you ever heard Thug use it?
I think in the song, yeah.
Have you ever heard Yak use it?
Probably in the song.
Have you ever heard Nard use
Who is Nud?
it? Demise and Mother.
You gotta show me a picture. I told you that.
Do you know a person by the name of Justin Cobb who also answers to the name Duas?
You gotta show me a picture.
Is that a no or a yes?
You gotta show me a picture. I told you that.
Okay, so right now you don't know until.
Right now, I don't know until I see a picture.
Okay. After you got arrested with that gun on Cleveland Avenue, and let me ask you this. Do you remember buying the gun at a pawn shop?
Yes.
Can I put
Do you
you
remember which
down?
pawn shop?
Or are you gonna
Yes.
jump right
Which
back up
one?
here?
Arrowhead.
All right. How many guns did you buy at Arrowhead Pawn Shop?
About 3.
All right. Were they all the same kind?
No.
All right. What were they? What kinds were they?
I don't remember.
Were they long guns or handguns?
I think both.
All right. How many long guns did you buy?
2.
All right. Now, the gun in the video with you and Moulton talking about Kale. Did you see that?
Yes.
All right. Was that one of the guns you bought?
No.
Now, was the gun in that video similar to one of the guns you bought?
No.
All right. Did you give one of your guns or sell one of your guns to Kenny Cole?
Let him borrow a gun, yes.
Okay. When did you let him borrow your gun?
I think I was out of town and he just kept ended up keeping it.
Do you remember around that time it was?
2015?
Do you remember around what month?
No.
When you spoke with Detectives Gaither and Dennis, was it always at the same place?
What you mean I was at the same place?
Was it always at the same place, at the Atlanta Police
I
Headquarters?
only spoke with him probably 1 or 2 times. I ain't no always at no same place.
Well,
No,
those 1 or 2 times, was it at the same place?
I think so.
Did you ever speak with them, either Detective Gaither or Detective Dennis, individually outside of that place?
No.
All right. And did you ever individually reach out to either one of them outside of that place?
No.
No, you can't eat my cord.
When
Sorry.
you said that you traveled with Shannon, Thug, possibly Yak,
I think Mr. Williams already there. And somebody in Florida, he was already there.
who's already there?
Yeah.
Well, when did you go in relation to January 10th?
I don't know. It was the next morning. Yeah.
And when did Mr. Williams go?
I don't know. I just know he was already there.
So was he there on January 10th?
I just told you he was already there when I got there.
I'm asking.
We
you,
got
was
there
he
later on that
January
night, the
10th?
next night.
Was he there on January 10th?
I don't know.
When you say we, so did you, Shannon, and Yak travel together?
Yes.
How did y'all get there?
I cannot stand her.
I think a Sprinter or something like that.
Who purchased the Sprinter?
I don't damn know. I mean, y'all don't know.
Did you purchase it?
No.
Was that the first time you was ridden in a Sprinter with Shannon or Yak?
No.
How often have you ridden in a Sprinter with Shannon and Yak?
I don't know.
When you rode in the other Sprinters with Shannon and Yak, where were you going?
I don't remember. Probably show.
Okay. And so who paid for those Sprinters?
I don't know. I don't know.
Did you know where Mr. Williams lived during January of 2015?
Yeah,
How many residents did he have?
one that I knew of
Where was it?
downtown.
What was it called?
I think the Sky House.
What was it called?
What kind of place was it? An apartment, a condo, a standalone house, or something else?
Condo.
Do you remember what floor he lived on?
No. Yeah, I think.
Which one?
Like the limb or something like that.
Okay. Do you know who else, if anyone lived with him?
Lived with him?
Yes. Lived with Mr. Williams?
I don't know.
All right. How often did you visit Sky House?
A lot.
When did you first start visiting Sky House?
Probably when he first got it. I don't
Which
know.
was when?
I don't know.
Was it in 2014?
Yes.
Was it early part of 2014 or the latter?
I don't know.
When you say you went a lot, would that mean more or less than 5 times a week?
Probably more.
Would it mean more or less than 10 times a week?
Nah, I ain't went no 10 times a week.
So between 5 and 10 times a week you visit?
Yeah.
Now, when you went, how did you get there? Did you drive? Did you walk? How'd you get there?
I drove.
What kind of car did you drive?
I don't know.
Did you have your own car on January 10th?
I always had my own car.
What kind of car did you have during that time?
I don't remember.
How many cars have you had?
I don't remember.
Did you ever drive any of Thug's cars?
I think a van, Sprinter van or something before.
A Sprinter van?
Yeah.
Did you drive it down to a show or something?
I drove it somewhere. I don't.
Okay. Is that the only type of car of his that you've driven?
Yes.
Do you know about any cars that Thug has rented?
You gotta be more specific.
I mean, any cars that Thug has rented.
I don't know he rent no car.
Do you know of any cars that maybe his manager has rented?
I don't know who rent the car. He had I don't saw what rentals, but I ain't know just no rental.
So what rentals have you seen of Thug?
I think a vet.
A vet?
Yeah.
What kind of vet?
A vet, a Corvette.
What color, do you remember?
Gray, I think.
Do you remember what year it was that you saw that Corvette?
I think 2014,
The latter?
2015, one on.
So late 2014 or early 2015?
Yes.
Did you see any other cars that Thug rented or Thugs that were rentals after the vet?
I don't know if he rented them.
That's not what I asked. Did you see any other rentals of Thugs, regardless of who rented them for?
I don't know if it was his. I just
Okay.
know somebody told me.
Did you ever ride in a car when you took them rented by Thugs and men?
I rode in a car with Woody,
When?
January the 9th, I think.
Okay.
I never saw Mr. Williams in the car. I don't know if it was rental or not.
So if you said you don't know what now?
If it was his rental or not. If that's what you're trying to put it as.
Just asking a question. What time of day or night did you ride in a car with Woody?
I don't remember the time. It was
How-
nighttime.
It was nighttime? How did you know it was, why did you bring that up in terms when I asked you how Thugs run?
Because I know what you're trying to get at.
Why do you know what I'm trying to get at?
How many people you don't sit up and ask these same questions?
Have you been sitting here watching people testify?
No.
Then why are you asking me that question? What kind of car was it that you rode in with Woody on January the 9th?
Woody. I hate how she says his name. Woody.
It was a car, photo car.
What now?
It was a car.
Was it a vet?
No, it was a photo car.
A four-door car?
Yeah.
Was it a silver four-door car?
I think like dark gray or something like that. I don't remember.
Was it an Infinity four-door car?
Yes, I think so.
Was it an Infinity Q50?
Yes,
All right.
I think so.
I just said I don't
Now-
remember.
Where did you ride with Rudy in this car?
We had to put up on some females.
Where? Would you?
Are you
was it
just?
in the
I
city
said
of
what?
Atlanta?
Yeah, Atlanta.
What part of Atlanta?
Shoot. The west side.
The west side?
Yeah.
And when you say the west side, can you tell the jury, please, what streets or areas you mean?
I don't remember what street. I know the Sprayway.
The expressway? Was
Like
it-
20 West.
20, okay. And where you were going 20 west?
Yeah.
Who was driving?
Wood.
All right. Was Rudy driving carefully?
He'll never drive carefully.
Okay. So was he driving any less carefully that night?
Can you just get to what you asking me? 'Cause I
I'm
don't
asking you,
understand all
was he
that.
driving recklessly that night?
He always drive like that.
All right. So he drove recklessly that night too.
All the time.
Did he spin out that night?
Yes.
Does he always spin out?
Yes.
Okay. And when he spun out, did you all hit anything?
Hit some cones and Sprayway.
Okay. And when you hit the cones in the expressway, did any part of the car fall off?
I think the bumper.
All right. And what happened when the bumper fell off? Did either of you get out and put it back on?
Yeah.
Now, to your knowledge, did Thug allow anybody else to drive that Infiniti?
I just told you I never saw Thug in the car. Oh, you know, Woody just told me that was Thug car. I never saw the car around him.
When you said that you spoke with Investigator Gaither and Investigator Dennis in August of 2015, did you tell them, or rather, did Investigator Gaither ask you who Thug allowed to drive the Infiniti while it was in his possession?
And I told them
That's a yes or no before you speak to what you told me.
You say, repeat
Did
it.
Investigator Gaither ask you who Thug allowed to drive the Infiniti while it was in his possession?
Yes.
Right, and did you give them an answer?
I told them I'm the person I ever saw in the car with Woody.
Did you ever tell them Nard, Gat, Shannon, and Dua?
Oh, I lied.
I'm asking you if you ever told them
If
that.
I did, I lied.
Do you remember telling them that?
If I did, I lied.
I'm asking you a different question.
Yes, I lied.
So you remember?
Overruled.
You remember telling them that?
Yes, I lied.
Okay. Now, did you also tell them that Nard, Yak, Shannon, and Dua were supposed to meet Yak's girl Bushi?
Yes, I lied.
All right. Now, did you tell them about spinning out on the highway?
Who?
Did you tell Detective Gaither and Dennis about spinning out in the Infiniti
I think
with Booty on the night
Yes.
of January the 9th,
Yes.
2015?
Yes.
Did you lie about that?
No.
What made you lie about one thing in your words now and lie not about another thing?
Because
I was trying
my
to get
friend came to me with a play.
A play?
Yeah.
Who was your friend?
Garlington.
Garland. Now, how long did you tell me you had known Garlington?
Over about 20 years.
And what month and year did he come to you with a play?
come to you with
When he got out of jail,
When was that?
it was summer 2015.
Do you remember what month?
Nah.
Now, you said you were equally close with, did I hear you wrong? You were equally cool with Garlington, Thug, Yak, Shannon.
Yes, I think I said that.
Is that not the case anymore?
What you mean?
Overruled.
I think that's a misstatement. I think he was asked right now, and he said equally cool, but Miss Love is posing it as back in 2015, so I think we need clarity on that.
Okay, can you please make sure that your question is clear?
Yes,
Okay, thank you.
you're welcome. Back in 2015, August
Miss Love does
2015.
not like to be
were you
tested.
equally cool with Demikion Garlington, Shannon Stillwell, Diamante Kendrick, and Justin Cobb?
No.
Who were you the coolest with?
Garlington.
Were you cooler with Kenneth Copeland or Shannon Stillwell?
Copeland.
Okay. And when you say that you were cooler with Copeland than Shannon, which one had you known longer?
Copeland.
And which one had you hung out with the most?
Copeland.
All right. How often did you hang out with Shannon?
Not often.
How often did you hang out with Yak?
Not often.
How often did you hang out with Doo-Wop?
Not often.
Now, where were you when Demikion came to you with the play?
I had just picked them up. We probably gonna Cleveland.
Okay. So was this before May 6th or May 7th of 2015?
I think it was after.
It was after? When after?
I said, it gotta be the summer sometime. I don't know. It before after May probably. It had to be after May because I was locked up in May. And probably before I got locked up in August, I don't know.
Did you get out between May and August?
Yeah, I just said I got out.
When'd you get out?
Like May the 20th or something.
Okay. And when you picked him up, Garlington that is, how did you pick him up?
On my bike.
Okay, what kind of bike?
On BMX.
All right. And where'd y'all go?
BMX bike.
Park.
All right. And what time of day or night was it?
Riding a
Day.
bicycle, a double seated.
Early morning? Late afternoon?
Is that what he said?
Probably evening.
Evening time? Who else was around?
Jimmy and him.
Okay.
That is right.
In
That's what a BMX
August
is.
of 2015,
The hoodie on the handlebars.
do you know how many shows you had gone to with Doug? Had he paid your way to any of those shows?
What you mean, pay my?
Had he paid for you to go down to any of those shows?
He take
How
you
you
on
gotta
a
pay to
date.
get in your own show? That don't make sense.
You got to pay to travel, don't you?
I mean, no, sometimes Moncton or drive his car. You know, it just depends on whoever driving.
Okay, but like in January of 2015, Moontook didn't go, so did Thug pay?
I don't know who paid. I didn't know I rode.
Did you ever get paid any money by YSL?
No.
And so when you sold clothes for YSL,
I helped them out, yes. As
you
a
didn't get
favor.
paid for that either?
I did that as a favor.
Okay.
Support my
Did you
friend.
ever receive any
I do it for my friends.
free entry to Thug shows?
I'm pretty sure if it's your show, whoever get in free, whoever come with you get in free.
That might be so, but I'm asking you if you got in free to Thug shows.
I don't know. I just went.
Did you pay anything out your pocket?
No.
Okay. So in
What's that got to
August
do with
of
anything?
2015,
Man, she makes me sick.
were you more cool or less cool with Thug than you were any of the other people that I named?
I ain't never said nothing to y'all about Thug.
I'm asking you right here, right now, Were you cool with Thug in August of 2015?
Yeah,
All right. Were you more or less cool with Thug than you were any of the other people I've named?
probably more.
How much more?
And more as I've been knowing him longer.
Okay. You've been knowing Thug longer than Moonshot?
No,
Have you been knowing Thug longer than Garlington?
no,
Have you been knowing Thug longer than Woody?
yes,
Did you meet Woody through Thug or Thug through Woody?
no.
How much longer had you been knowing Thug than Woody?
About 4, 5 years.
Right. So that would mean you met Woody in what year again?
I mean, we were like 2013,
And that would put you at having met Thug when?
about 2009, something like that.
2009. Where were you living? Were you living on Cleveland Avenue then?
Yes.
And where was he living? Thug.
I don't know.
Okay. Did you ever visit his house back then?
No,
Okay. Did you ever know him to live or to hang out on Cleveland Avenue back then?
yes,
All right. Did you know of a group called Rock Crew back then?
yes.
Right. And did you know that group to stand for Raised on Cleveland?
Shit. Yeah,
Okay. Was Trontavia Stevens a part of that group?
I don't know.
Do you know Tick?
Yes,
How long have you known him?
20-some years.
Have you known him more or less than you've known Thug?
More.
All right. Did you ever know Tick to be a member of Rock Crew?
Yes,
All right. How'd you know Tick was a member of Rock Crew?
shit. I don't know.
Well, why did you tell this jury that he was a member of Rock Crew?
I just thought he was. Shit, if he went, my bad.
Okay.
Everybody just used to hang around
What did everybody hang around doing?
at the park,
What park?
Cleveland Avenue.
All right. Was Quentin Porter a part of Rock Crew?
Yes,
When did you first hear about the group Rock Crew?
I don't know.
Did you know about it in 2009,
Yes,
2012?
yes,
Did it still exist in 2015?
yes.
And was Tick still a member?
I don't know. You just said you wasn't no member, so I don't know.
Then how do you know it still
I
exists?
just say I assumed because everybody was hanging around.
Who all was hanging around?
Shit, a lot of people. Everybody, Cleveland Avenue.
Everybody, name 2 or 3 of the people.
Junebug, Larry, and Mike.
None of the ones we named earlier.
They not from Cleveland.
Okay. You're from Cleveland. Were you a member of Rock Crew?
I'm not from Cleveland.
Where are you from?
Capitol Home.
Okay. Now, was Rock Crew, what kind of group was Rock Crew?
A R&B group.
An R&B group?
Yeah,
What kind of music, what kind of songs did they put out?
a lot.
Okay, which ones?
I don't remember that joint 13 years ago.
Who were the artists in Rock Crew?
Quinn Porter.
Who else?
That's all I remember.
Did Tick ever sing with Rock Crew?
I don't remember.
Did you know about a R&B group or any other kind of singing group called Red Cartel?
Yeah, that was a record label, yeah.
Was it a record label?
Yeah.
Who was a member of that record label, Red
I don't know.
Cartel?
I don't know.
Then how you know it was a record label?
Because I heard
You heard what?
the songs before.
Okay. What song?
I don't know. Yeah, it's been a long time. You talking about some old 15, 13 years ago.
Okay. Was Red Cartel and Rock Crew the same kind of record label as YSL?
I don't know.
Why don't you know?
It's not that's above my pay grade.
You didn't get paid.
I know it.
So
It's a
how are you able to say
freaking
that each of these are rap groups, R&B groups, record labels?
Shit, they had songs out.
Okay. Did they have the same members?
I don't know.
Did you know anybody who claimed one or more of these groups?
I know Quinn Porter.
Did Quentin Porter claim more than one of those groups?
No.
So is the answer no? You didn't know anybody who claimed both? Did you ever know Tink to claim Rock Crew and YSL?
I know him claim YSL.
Did you hear yourself earlier say he was Rock Crew too?
But you said he won. So I ain't want to put that on him.
Do you remember telling the jury that he was?
But you said he won. So I ain't gonna say he is.
I'm asking you.
I'm gonna have to end this stream.
You said he wasn't. That's why I'm gonna put it
All
on
right,
if you
listen
saying
to
he
the
wasn't.
question she's asking.
I'm
and answer
answering
the
him, Judge.
question.
I'm answering him.
No.